During the time in which of mice and men takes place, there was a large drop in market share in the U.S., which later led to a global depression, which is called the Great Depression. Many factors led to such a big crash, like high debts, too much confidence in an unregulated market, and the low amount of new, high-growth industries. Radios, automobiles, and energy were the big driving industries prior to the crash. After the crash, many were left without jobs, with unemployment rates actually dropping as low as 25%. The U.S. construction sector dropped 80 to 90%, followed by the fall of manufacturing. Since goods costed less than usual, farmers had to purchase more equipment or land, leaving many in debt. In 1933, which was the worst year in the Depression, a loaf of bread costed 7 cents, which is around $1.28 when adjusted for inflation. In 1934, there were 4 years of extremely fast growth, until another recession hit, where all the progress was lost. In the book, George and Lenny are migrant farm workers. A large majority of these migrant workers were people that could not find jobs because of the stock crash, where companies had the choice of picking between people. Many middle-aged or less qualified were stuck in an unemployment trap because of their old age or just not having the qualifications. To add to the depression, there was a severe drought in the Great Plains of the Midwest, which is mainly used for farming. Many crops died, and without them to hold down the soil, the dry dirt formed into dust storms that rampaged across the area. It later became known as the Dust Bowl. Large amounts of farmers lost their homes, since they had no income when their plants died, and became migrant workers. Most of these people traveled to California. There are around 1.3 million people from the mid and southwest that migrated to California. These migrant workers were underpaid compared to modern standards. Growers asked the migrants to pick 100 pounds of crops for 60 cents, which is equal to $11 now, which was denied by them. They went on strikes, asking for $1, which is equal to $18.33 now per 100 pounds. This was later compromised at 75 cents, which is $13.75 per 100 pounds. That's an average. Okay, and another cool fact about the book and its sequel, The Grapes of Wrath, was that it's written in Monte Sereno, which is a town in between Saratoga and Los Gatos. And wait a minute, yeah, there it is. And that's after it's remodeled, which actually looks pretty nice now. And these are the works cited. Yeah.